on the campus of Illinois State University in Normal, where today we will crown a 1A state champion in girls IHSA volleyball. Hi again, everyone, along with former Illinois State coach and player Laura Dornbos. I'm Scott Slocum. We have Eastland looking to defend its 1A state championship against West Prairie, trying to win its first ever state championship. Coach, Eastland is a power. West Prairie becoming a power. This one is going to be good. Let's find out how these two teams got here. Eastland was a winner yesterday over the team that just took third place moments ago, Winstu Strauss. As far as West Prairie is concerned, they took out the Fighting Cardinals of NCOE. All right, to get to this point, you have to have great players. We're going to highlight a couple of them right now. How about Mackenzie Fink from Eastland? She is a player.
You know, we've had the luxury of watching her 2 years now in a row. She's a great outside, very dynamic, has lots of shots. She is one that West Prairie's got to stop today.
Well, West Prairie's a very balanced team. That's their strength. But Peyton Bowman on the inside, she is athletic as all heck.
She is, and she's a powerful middle, 6-foot junior. Looking forward to her having some success today.
All right, keys to the game. Probably to stop the big guns on the outside, right?
Yes, it is. So with Eastland, they have got to find a way to find the ball to Mackenzie. And then for West Prairie, they have to find a way to get their passing up there so the middle can hit, and that's Peyton.
Well, and Eastland's got some experience. They were here a year ago. That's got to count for something.
It does, but, you know, there's jitters every time you're here, so let's see how they handle it.
All right, the 1A state championship is next. It's Eastland versus West Prairie from Redbird Arena on Comcast Sportsnet.
The IHSA is achievement, focus, creativity, spirit, champions. The future plays here, the Illinois High School Association.
Country Financial wants to know, what do you look for in a financial services partner?
Get to know us and get to know what we need and what we want to do.
Treat me like they would treat their family.
Help us decide what is a want and what is a need.
I want something tailor-made for me.
At Country Financial, our goal is to take the time to get to know you and then help you put together a customized package of insurance and financial solutions to help you own your future.
When someone really listens and they're planning for us, I trust them.
Visit ownyourfuture.com to find a local Country Financial representative today.
Welcome to Redbird Arena on the campus of Illinois State University for today's Illinois High School Association Class 1A championship match between West Prairie High School and Eastland High School. For the home team, the Cyclones of West Prairie, who entered the match with a record of 33 wins, 5 losses, and 1 tie. Please meet Coach Terry Hall. She has a record of 868 wins, 380 losses, and 7 ties in her 35-year career. Now for the visiting team, the Cougars of Eastland High School, who entered the match with a record of 30 wins, 9 losses, and 1 tie. Please meet Coach Mallory Clements, who has a record of 30 wins, 9 losses, and 1 tie in her first year. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First for West Prairie, number 2, a 5'3" senior, Hunter Griffith. For Eastland, a 5'7" sophomore, number 4, Sage Walrath. For the Cyclones, the 5'6" junior, number 3, Laura Lanark. For the Cougars, a 6' senior, number 5, Ashley Byers. For the Cyclones, the 5'8" junior, number 4, Erica Clark. For the Cougars, the 5'11" junior, number 13, Katie Roman. For the Cyclones, a 5'10" senior, number 6, Julie Shoemaker. For the Cougars, a 5'9" senior, number 17, Mia Blackmore. For the Cyclones, a 6' junior, number 11, Peyton Bowman. For the Cougars, the 6-foot junior, number 26, Mac Byer. For the Cyclones, a 5'9" senior, number 12, Hannah Thompson. For the Cougars, the 6'1" senior, number 32, Mackenzie Fink. And for the Cyclones, the 5'9" senior, number 14, Emma Zellman. For the Cougars, the 5'4" sophomore, number 40, Gabby Snyder. The 4 officials for this match: John Holder, Mark Vanille, line judges for the match: Bill Beatty and Quinn Lassiter. Barb Now and Louis Green serve the IHSA as the official coordinators.
Today's championship matchup is brought to you by Country Financial. At Country Financial, we understand that helping you means knowing you. Take charge of owning your future with Country Financial. Call your local rep at 1-866-COUNTRY or visit ownyourfuture.com.
Redbird Arena, once again the home of the girls IHSA State Volleyball Tournament. Good to have you aboard as we are set to crown a champion in small school girls volleyball. We have Eastland enrollment 184 against West Prairie enrollment of 175. There are your defending champions. Eastland, the Cougars, won it all a year ago, and West Prairie, according to a lot of the small school polls, the #1 ranked team in Class 1A volleyball. So Eastland versus West Prairie. We're set to go here on Comcast Sports next. The Cyclones wearing black today, and Eastland will be in the royal blue and Laura Dombos. We are set to go. 2 teams, one looking for their first ever state championship, the other one looking for state championship number 4.
Yeah, so I'm not sure who has more pressure on them, back-to-back or the ones trying to get a first championship. It's a little bit of mind games in either one of these situations.
Eastland to your left, West Prairie to your right. And we are set to go. Win Stu Strauss moments ago took 3rd place over NCOE. And in a few minutes, we'll find out who takes home the first place trophy here in Class 1A girls volleyball. Hunter Griffith leading things off, the libero for West Prairie. We're underway in the state championship game. And a kill right off the bat. And what's interesting is that's Ashley Byers. She gets the kill, but she's actually the setter.
She is, but she is an aggressive setter. So when Eastland is hitting, it's going to be important to make sure that West Prairie's paying attention to it.
Jordan Miller serving for Eastland. And we have a double hit on the set attempt. A side out here for West Prairie.
So one of the keys we talked about before the game is both sides are going to need good passing. One, Eastland needs good passing so they can get the ball to Mackenzie Fink because that's what they want to do. And West Prairie needs it so they can get their middle involved.
This will be Fink's first opportunity. She had 27 kills, as Laura mentioned in the pregame show yesterday at the state semifinals. 27 kills.
That is a lot. Might almost be close to an IHSA record in 2 games. Or no, excuse me, they won in 3.
They won in 3. Here comes Fink for number 2. That's out. Loves to go down the line. That time a little bit out of bounds, and that'll be a point for West Prairie.
Well, and the line is so hard to defend at times. So if you have an outside hitter that can hit the line, it's almost a kill every time just because it's so hard to defend. And as young as these players are, the maturity in her being able to do that.
Here's Carly Herman serving for the Cyclones. Block, hitting her hands on it that time was Peyton Bowman. That eventually ended up being a point. All started at the net there with the block.
Yes, it did. So Peyton, she's getting good defense with using her blocking skills and then finishing off with a slide attempt behind the setter.
Peyton Bowman, just a junior, is already committed to Western Illinois. Hannah Thompson, undersized outside hitter at 5'9", but she put a little something on that.
Yeah, it's always nice to see the players that maybe we don't necessarily talk about at the beginning of the game having success early on, because it does draw attention away from those players that...
Well, you're not going to get to this point with just one superstar. Krogman will send it over. Another kill for Mackenzie Fink. Good effort by Carly Herman, not able to keep it up for her teammates.
Well, think about Mackenzie Fink. When she gets set the ball, it's a nice high outside set. So she has the opportunity to go wide and pass, and that's what makes it hard to defend. Not to mention the power behind it.
A good dig from Byers. Now Byers from the back row sends it long. You know, we talked about that good high set by Byers. So you have a Division I or whatever division she wants to play, a Mackenzie Fink hitter, but you also have a Division I setter in Ashley Byers. She's headed to Gannon. That's rare to find at this level.
Absolutely, yeah, and it just shows why they're here.
Yep. No doubt about that. Nice work by Hannah Thompson. That's a good look at Byers there. She'll go to Gannon next year. 6-foot senior. Quick start for West Prairie. And Fink able to get the ball down to the floor at such a tough angle to defend.
Yeah, so far we've seen her in line twice, we've seen her in cross twice, and I imagine we'll see a roll, and that's when those become very hard to defend.
Shoemaker will send it across. Quick set in the middle, and a quick block on the inside by Shoemaker. Tried to go to Krogman, and Shoemaker denied her.
It's so important in the game of volleyball, and sometimes it gets overlooked as a skill. We'll work on that later. For them, this is going to be important because it can really set the tone for the match.
Good dig by Hunter Griffith. Oh, and a great job by Eastland. A pancake from Byers. Great defense by both teams. That was a block from Krogman. And that'll be a point for Eastland. And there is head coach Mallory Clements. Great story for her. This is her first year as a head coach, following up the very successful career of Christy Pierce. Clements was actually not even coaching last year. She was working for a logistics company in Chicago, found out about the job and said, you know what, I want to get back into coaching. She was an assistant at Western a while back. Here she is in the state championship game with almost an entirely new team.
Yes, and another fun story is when she played at Mount Pulaski, and if you're familiar with volleyball, Mount Pulaski has what would some call a dynasty here in single A volleyball. So she's been in this position, just a different role.
That's right. How about taking over for a legend and getting back to the championship game?
Yeah, it says a lot about her coaching and these athletes too. Great group.
Sure helps to have Fink returning. Good bump set. And a kill. Erica Clark with the kill. And here's, we'll find Terry Paul in there somewhere. There she is. She's standing up, and she'll stand up for most of the game, but West Prairie's head coach, Terry Paul, has been around 35 years, 14 at West Prairie. Set in the middle to Byers. Dig in the back from Griffith.
I got a kick yesterday listening to Terry talk. She was talking about her team and said, what are you going to do after the match? And she goes, well, this group likes to eat, so we're going to go eat first.
There's the head coach. She was at Colchester for years and has come over to West Prairie. Again, 868 victories after yesterday's win. Very competitive match thus far. Byers blocked at the net by Shoemaker. And this will be a point for Eastland. That'll be a double hit against West Prairie. And here now is Mac Byer. Mac had a really nice game yesterday in the semifinal win.
her serving is really aggressive. I noticed that against the semifinal game.
Yeah, she
really dominated.
She hit 625 yesterday. Had 5 kills and 8 attacks. Used to be a point for West Prairie. Emma Zellman, 5'9" junior, getting it done. West Prairie considered by some of the internet polls that are out there to be the top-ranked team in the state of Illinois, so considered the favorite to win this match, according to some sites. Mackenzie Fink doing a little setting. Oh, good block by Byers. A good set by Fink.
I was just noticing both teams have a nice, versatile group of ladies that can step in. You see Fink setting there, which is nice to have tall outside girls.
When you're looking at schools of under 200 girls each, it's hard to find teams that have 6 athletes on the floor at one time, and both of these teams have 6 athletic girls. That is a huge advantage.
Yes, it is. A little different than when you get up to 4A.
Yeah, when
500, 1,000 to pick from.
Well, and Stevenson has 4,000 kids in their school, 2,000 boys, 2,000 girls. There's another kill for Eastland as they've won the last 2 points, and we are going to get a timeout on the floor. We are midway through the opening set. West Prairie, a 1-point lead over Eastland, and you're watching the 1A state championship on Comcast Sportsnet.
From the gridiron to the hardwood, on the links or on the track, on the diamond or on the ice. Go to prepfilms.com. It's easy. You can order your DVD online. At prepfilms.com, you make the memories. We'll make them last forever. The IHSA is competition, teamwork, integrity, determination, triumph. The future plays here, the Illinois High School Association.
I know West Prairie's a long way from Chicago, but you see right there in the middle of your screen, there's a Cubs shirt. World Series champions. I know and she's cheering for West Prairie, but boy, Cubby Blue is running deep in Western Illinois.
Sure is. And wait till we get to 2A when we have the hometown of Ben Zorbas.
That's right, Eureka playing for a state championship. We have West Central Illinois, West Prairie against Northwest Illinois in Eastland. West Prairie is about midway through the Quad Cities and Quincy, or Eastland is about halfway in between Rockford and Galena. A little bit of point of reference here. 11-9 West Prairie. The Cyclones on top here. Lack of communication by West Prairie, and Eastland pulls to within 1.
Well, it was a good timeout by Eastland there. They had to decide how to do the timeout, but look for Bowman to get active here if they can get their passing.
And she's been quiet up to this point. And a bad set by Byers.
They called that back row attack. I don't know if they were talking about Byers. She jumped above the height of the net and set that ball. Therefore, she was back row attack. Since it went over the net, I should clarify. Since it went over the net, it's considered back row attack.
You got all the rules down, don't you? Here's Fink. Oh, she's blocked. Oh, he said Bowman's quiet. Not any longer. Peyton Bowman.
Now, it's not all about hitting the ball. For Bowman, it needs to be about blocking today because she has quite the challenge out there with Mackenzie Fink and Byer up there, too. Byer being an aggressive setter.
We have 2 very athletic hitters on the inside. And Fink and Bowman. They go at each other again. This time, Fink gets the best of Bowman.
I know we've talked a lot about Mackenzie Fink, but if you get a chance to watch her, she hits on the outside, the left side of the court in certain service sees, and then she's hitting out of the middle, and then she's hitting out the right side as she rotates shoots are on the court. And that is hard for a team to keep track of when you need to make sure you find a way to stop it.
Oh, great effort from Hunter Griffith. West Prairie not able to get it over, though. Real nice effort. And the Eastland fans will watch Gabby Snyder serve. Gabby Snyder, the libero. She's in the white jersey right there in the middle of your screen. Had a really nice game yesterday. Just a 5'4" sophomore. Out here with all these 6-footers. She had a big impact. Oh, that's a big hit and a big block, but that will be a kill. Hannah Thompson.
5'9" senior leading the way for West Prairie.
Good effort there by Mac Byer and Katie Krogman. But their block just fell out of bounds. 2-point lead for the Cyclones. Cross court to Fink. Bowman with a dig. And West Prairie will live to fight another round. Quick set in the middle and the dink. Super play by Lanark. And Fink gets another kill.
Well, she just finds a way to get to the ball. That set is inside over and outside. And she's very athletic and she just finds a way to get to it.
Fink serving to try to tie the game. There's Snyder that we were talking about earlier from the back. Fink.
And that's something West Prairie is really going to have to pay attention to, because yesterday in the semifinals, Mackenzie Fink was doing that again. They like to set her in the back row. As an efficient hitter as she is, she can score many kills, including some of the 27 she had yesterday.
Coming into the state finals, she was hitting .437. Oh, what a pancake there by Ashley Byers. And then Fink gets greedy. But think about Mackenzie Fink coming into these last 2 games, 638 kills, hitting .437. I mean, that's almost impossible.
Yeah, they say a good outside hitter, left side, will get you the percentage of a 250 or above is considered excellent. She's hitting double that. So, but a lot of that is how many attempts has she had? She gets a lot of kills, but almost every ball is going
Almost every ball is going to her. Vanonic with an ace. Here's a young lady, a 5'6" junior setter that's also headed to Western Illinois. Back-to-back aces for Vanonic. And a timeout is going to be taken by Mallory Clements, the head coach of Eastland. And the Cyclones and Terry Paul a little momentum now. So 3-point lead here for West Prairie midway through the first set. This is an evenly matched volleyball game.
It is, and if you watch Eastland, you're seeing Mackenzie Fink hit, and she's having her success. But if you look at West Prairie, they're kind of a quiet winners. You know, there's no huge standouts out there, but they're finding a way to get it done. Outsides, our senior Hannah Thompson, she's had some good kills, and we've gotten some production blocking-wise from the middle.
Well, Laura Dombo, she knows exactly what you're talking about, because when I talked with Terry Paul a couple of days ago, she goes, we do not rely on one person. Our strength comes in numbers. We have many options, and you can't try to stop just one person. And we're going to get a bad set. That'll be a point, a much-needed point for the defending state champs.
Number 13, Krogman.
Eastland lost 7 of their top players from a year ago, and they won the state championship. That's an ace for Krogman. So the slogan this year was New Year, New Team. Old results.
I like that though. You know, you have to establish your own team, and it's hard when they've had so much success from one coach over the years, and it's a compliment to her, but obviously Mallory is looking at creating something new.
And it looked like Vanonic, even though she's only 5'6", was over the net. That'd be a violation and a point for Eastland, and all of a sudden we're tied at 17.
That was a good timeout by Eastland there. Just to kind of regroup.
Vanonic with the set and a kill. That's Pema Zellman, 5'9" junior. The sub coming in for West Prairie will be Erica Clark, 5'8" junior outside. Fink. Good effort from Thompson. Not able to handle that though from Fink. You can set her pretty much anywhere on the floor.
No, what a great job, Byers.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
So set that ball nice and high and Fink will go get it.
Byer to Fink in the middle. And that was a bad touch there by Ashley Byers.
But there is a lot more into setting than just being able to chuck the ball outside and let your hitters hit. There's a lot of strategy there. And Ashley Byers does do a good job of making sure her hitters are open one-on-one.
Well, if she had to, she could play hitter. She could play blocker. I mean, she can do everything. That's a kill on the inside. There's Peyton Bowman. Again, just a junior. We've seen some special juniors here in Class 1A.
What a bright future this West Prairie team has. They are fairly young. They don't have a lot of seniors.
I told you Byers could be a hitter. Case in point. Now, when you look at West Prairie, their seniors, or their starters rather, senior, junior, junior, senior, junior, senior, junior. And the juniors are probably their two best players, Vanonik and Bowman. Bowman blocked, but it's still in. Hayden heating up here near the end of the first set. West Prairie up by 2 now.
So it looks like Eastland switched a little. They have Mia Blackmore. Oh, nope, they went back to Ashley Byers. For a little bit there, they had Mia setting, so Ashley Byers could be attacked.
How about that dig by Hannah Thompson? But Eastland still gets the point. Thompson took Fink's best. And Bowman hits it into the tape. 21-21.
Well, this is fun to see because it's a championship. We expected both of these teams to compete at a high level.
That'll be 4 hits, and that'll be a point for Eastland. That was all Katie Krogman on the inside. Big number 13 for the Cougars. Checking back in for West Prairie will be Emily Richardson. She's just a sophomore, 5-foot sophomore. Looks like the IHSA state tournament with her on the floor. She made a nice play though on that serve. And got her team a point with help from Bowman. I may look like a 7th grader, but I can play on the varsity level.
Great pass.
Carly Herman will serve. 22 all. First one to 25 by 2. Oh, that's a ball that sailed into the chest of Fink. And West Prairie up by 1.
Yeah, this is the time, the game to 5. Once you get to that 20 marker, it's a short game to 5. Every pass, every hit, and every block is so important.
So West Prairie up by 1. They'll be serving 23-22. Both these teams, of course, on a roll coming in. West Prairie has won their last 9. Last time they lost was in the Quincy Notre Dame tournament to Breeze Mater D back on the 21st of October. As far as Eastland is concerned, last time they lost was actually the last game of the regular season to Galena. They've reeled off 6 straight to find themselves in the championship. Absolutely. Pressure's on. West Prairie fans are digging a 1-point lead with the serve. This is Carly Herman. And Fink will even things up. Perfect time for her to be on the left.
Yes, it is. When that rotation comes around, you'd rather see her in the left front for 3 more rotations.
That's right. Thompson getting the job done from the left side.
The thing I like about Hannah Thompson is she just goes up and swings. She doesn't, she is not scared against that tall block on the right side by Ashley Myers.
Here is set point for West Prairie. .24-24, point for Eastland. Inopportune time there for a bad pass.
Well, the nice positive thing about receiving the ball is you're the first one to kill the ball, so
that's right.
Hopefully they can get the pass.
Thompson had it blocked, great save in the back. Either team has had a chance to set it up here. Let's see if Eastland can. They go to Fink in the back. Kill for Mackenzie Fink. Hunter Griffith not able to elevate it. And a timeout taken with Eastland 1 point away from taking the first set. Oh, how things have changed the last 5 minutes.
It has, and it's definitely helped Eastland having Mackenzie Fink in the front row, Ashley Byers in the front row right now. But for West Prairie, just need to settle down here, get a good pass. They can get their middles involved, get their outsides. They have Hannah on the outside. She's just an outside hitter.
So Eastland killed one West Prairie set point. Now Eastland has a chance to finish things off, and West Prairie has to try to live to fight another day. This is the first set, best of 3, 1A state championship here on Comcast Sportsnet. Scott Slocum along with Laura Dornbos. Fink to serve, hits the tape. Fink for the win. That is out.
Well, by the expression on Eastland's face, they thought it was really close on the end. West Prairie keeps it alive.
Here's Cora Vananek serving, 25 all. Backbuyer. Dug in the back by Shoemaker. Here's Thompson. Good hit by Byers. Oh, and Fink was going to try to just push it over, decided to hit it and hit it into the net.
Prairie that she is back row.
Krogman rather with the kill.
This is to 30, right?
This is not to 30, but we might be headed there. 26 all.
Bringing old school volleyball.
Katie Krogman will serve after the kill. And that set was a little off. Zelman not able to catch up to it. Eastland with its third set point. West Prairie's already had 2. Can they finish off the Cyclones here in set 1? Krogman. That is out. Eastland wins the first set.
What a set that was. Both teams really giving it all they had in that first set to get some kills in, get some digs in. Great ball.
The Cougars 1 set away from back-to-back state champions. You're watching the 1A state title game from Redbird Arena on Comcast Sportsnet.
From the gridiron to the hardwood, on the links or on the track, on the diamond or on the ice. Go to prepfilms.com. It's easy. You can order your DVD online. At prepfilms.com, you make the memories. We'll make them last forever.
Welcome back to Redbird Arena. Scott Slocum along with former ISU coach and player Laura Dombos.
Well, we had a great first set. We saw both Eastland with the domination by Mackenzie Fink, and then for West Prairie, you know, it wasn't necessarily just one player, but definitely Hannah Thompson made her mark there, and Peyton Bowen been within the middle.
Laura, West Prairie had 2 set points. That's tough to swallow right there when you don't finish the job.
Well, it's definitely, they need to reset, right? So that game went to 27. Those are hard to get over, but at the same time, it just shows you that you are here for a reason. You can compete with this, and hopefully they can get started again.
We're underway. And a kill right off the bat for Mackenzie Fink. Look at the numbers from that first game. Neither team hitting all that high. 146 for Eastland, 136 for West Prairie.
Yeah, so that just tells me there were a lot of swings and maybe not just great execution by either team.
And that'll be an ace right off the bat for Jordan Miller.
So we talk about West Prairie and what it takes coming back after losing 27, but what a momentum it gives Eastland to win that game and carry into the second set.
And a quick 2-0 lead. Krogman to Fink, and Byers will send it across. Fink making her presence felt defensively. Going to Northwestern College in Iowa. There's a lot of college coaches watching here today at Redbird Arena saying, why didn't I offer her?
Well, she'll be a great addition to that school.
And a quick 4-0 lead for Eastland. You know, it's interesting. Girls are offered at such a young age right now. And we'll get back to that because we do have a timeout. Timeout taken by Terry Paul as their team just let the first game slip by, and now they're down here 4-0 to start the second set. You're watching the 1A state championship game from Redbird Arena on Comcast Sportsnet.
Country Financial wants to know, do you feel in control of your financial future?
No.
Sort of.
But I have the desire to be in control of my money.
I need a plan.
At Country Financial, our goal is to work with you to lay out a step-by-step plan of insurance and financial solutions to help you regain control of your financial planning, to help you own your future.
Understanding is empowering.
Visit ownyourfuture.com to find a local Country Financial representative today.
Back here at Redbird Arena, Eastland up 4-0. And Laura, we were talking before the break about girls, where they go to schools. You know, the big schools are offering these girls at a young age right now. And, you know, it's so important as a young athlete to find a school that you're comfortable, you get a great education. But if it's really, really important, a place where you're going to go play, maybe not sit for 2 or 3 years, where you go play and have an impact right away.
Yeah, it's all about what the player's really looking into. Are you going to get to play your freshman year, which might be a goal of some of those? Or are you a setter that maybe you're not going to be able to play until you're a sophomore and the other one's a senior? It all depends on what that player is looking for. Some enjoy the learning aspect and sitting behind, but others want to make an impact right away.
Ashley Byers, speaking of making an impact, this girl is super talented. And Eastland up 5-0. West Prairie's got to stop this right now. Great dig by Gabby Snyder. That's that young sophomore we told you about. And that will be a kill in the middle for Julie Shoemaker.
And Julie's a quiet presence out there, but she has had success yesterday and today, as she is the opposite of Peyton Bowman.
Bowman came in for Shoemaker. And Fink beats Boakman. It was a one-on-one. Bowman was by herself against Fink. You're not going to win that battle too often.
No, unfortunately you're not.
Unfortunately for West Prairie. See if they go to Bowman here, and they do. Krogman got her hand on that one. Here comes Fink. Eesh. That's scary. Thompson did everything she could.
As she did. One thing to add on, just watching West Prairie right now, you can kind of tell they lost that second match. They don't quite seem to be communicating as much, moving around, talking. So maybe that first set had a little impact on them.
Good defense from West Prairie. Snyder, nice back bump set. Fink pushes across. There to clean it up was Clark. Good effort by Ashley Byers. And Bowman.
Bowman sticking with it after that block was really helpful in the middle.
So being McComb, but they have to wait a year for her. She's only a junior. They'll make a real nice player at Western Illinois. And we had a lift. That'll be another point for West Prairie, a much needed point. They've trimmed that 5-point deficit down to 4 now. And serving will be Pema Zellman. Oh, and a bad pass from Hunter Griffith ended up working out well for the Cyclones.
Sometimes you just take those. Not your intention, but glad it worked out.
Peyton Bowman. Oh, there was that one-on-one. She won that battle.
She did.
Timeout taken by Eastland. They were up big here early. West Prairie battling back. And it is a psychological game, Laura. It truly is. I mean, you had a couple of set points, let them get away. Eastland ends up winning the first set, 28-26. And you really have to regroup mentally and say, you know, we need to stop this right now. We've got to get this, the old saying, one game at a time.
Yeah, and it's easier said than done a lot of times, especially because you put so much emotion and effort into that one set. And just lose it by 2. It's sometimes hard to get out of your mind. But as we see, the nice thing about volleyball and rally scoring is every point is given to someone, and you can inch your way back into this game pretty quickly if you just keep on going.
Well, they're going to need to ride that young lady right there, Peyton Bowman. She's had a block and a kill here the last couple of points. I think we had Lanark in the net. We did. Actually, no, they thought it was a double hit on the set attempt. Let's a good look at Gabby Snyder. And that sails long.
Might be a good time to talk about those liberos, as we just saw Gabby serve. You know, they don't get a lot of credit in the game of volleyball at times unless they are digging the big hitters. And when they do, then we start noticing them. But what a vital role they have on the court, and so much as the communicator and just directing traffic back court.
Well, speaking of libero, that's Hunter Griffith taking on a big hitter there. Out of action at the net. That ball is out. And that'll be a point for West Prairie. All of a sudden, they're within 1.
Yeah. It's 1 point at a time, patience. And it helps having Peyton in the front row right now for them for blocking and leading.
McBuyer wasn't sure if that was for her or for Mackenzie Fink.
So if you're West Prairie, this is the time to build off. You know, you gotten back and you need to keep going. If you're Eastland, you need to win this side out here and get back on top.
Flyers had to fight through traffic to find her way to make the set. Thompson, you said earlier, she's kind of not as visible in terms of the media as everyone else, but boy, she is a good player.
Yeah, what really helped there was Peyton was going behind the setter, so she drew the attention of the block, and Sarah Thompson was open.
Eastland was leading 5-0. They just take the lead. Or West Prairie just took the lead, and now we're tied at 9. I'm feeling this one's going to go into extra points as well. Mackenzie Fink will serve. Eastland up 1 set, and that is an ace.
Looked like just a little bit of bad communication in the back row there for West Prairie, but Mackenzie Fink does have a great float serve. If you watch the ball, it floats in the air and it moves around, which can be really hard to pass.
A knuckleball for you baseball aficionados. Good dig by Fink. That is out. That's a really good point. The ball just floats. There's no spin on it at all.
And if you're not familiar with Redbird Arena, there is a draft within the arena, and I was looking at the American flag, and it's moving around up there, so there is some air draft.
10-10. Great pancake there from Carly Herman. Point for West Prairie. So many unbelievable individual plays. It was Herman with the pancake, Schneider with the dig.
And this is 1A volleyball. These are the, like we were talking about, the small schools that have limited selection on the athletes that they have, and to see this great caliber volleyball is really fun.
Well, this isn't your grandmother's 1A volleyball, or even your mom's 1A volleyball. Oh, wonderful placement. Krogman.
That's when a setter can be so effective in the front row. If you're used to seeing a setter set the ball at the time and then they just dump it over, the blockers and defense are expecting it.
It's actually Byers, now Krogman serving. Thompson not able to deal with that in a bad set, and that'll be a point for Eastland. They go back up by 1. There's Mac Byer, the 6-foot junior. Had a big semifinal match yesterday with 5 kills. Go cross court, Thompson. Point for her, kill for her. Byers and Byer are there for the block.
And Thompson isn't real tall. She's 5'9", that's a nice size, but she has a great jumping ability to see the ball.
And that'll be a point in the middle for West Prairie. Kylie Herman. Or check that, that was number 6 instead. That was Julie Shoemaker.
And those overpasses, you always want to win those points.
Yes.
Those are the points that give you momentum going into the next one.
Byer, that was dug by Griffith. And a kill for Pema Zellman. And West Prairie's opened up its biggest lead of the second set. Albeit just 2 points, they'll take it. And a serve into the net from Van Eyck.
Those are tough to take sometimes because you get those 2-point leads and then an error like that and bring the team right back into the game.
Here's Byers serving 13-14 for Eastland, the defending state champs. Nice play in the middle. There is the versatile Ashley Byers. Byer put a lot on that space. Oh, she rifled that ball. Had some movement on it as well.
I didn't look up at how many service aces she had yesterday, but she had a very effective serving game yesterday when they were playing on the semis. How many service points that she had.
She had an ace yesterday and 6 points. She's got another one there. And that young lady, Mac Byer, getting it done for Eastland. A timeout taken by West Prairie as their lead, which was 2 moments ago, is now a 2-point deficit.
Yeah, so each side's going to be talking about what they need to do. You know, right now they need to work. For Eastland, you're working on getting to point 20. If you're West Prairie, you need to work on siding out, getting this ball, and making it a 1-point game. But both coaches, I'm sure, are taking advantage of the fact of just regrouping, talking about what they need to change, what shots are available, just kind of reset.
Terry Paul looking for her first state championship. Finished 4th in 2008, 3rd in 2013, and either 1st or 2nd this year. So this will be the best finish ever. And of course, Eastland, under first-year head coach Mallory Clements, looking for its 2nd state title in a row, and their 4th overall. They won in 08 and 09, and maybe they'll repeat the repeat in 15 and 16. Byer will serve up 2, leading 1-0 once they take care of a little house cleaning. That's what you have to do if you're the head coach at 1A level. You have to get down there and clean up the stuff your girls left behind. It really is a neat story, though. Mallory Clements takes over again for Christy Pierce, who was the only coach in school history, had 941 wins. You're a Central Illinois volleyball legend down here at Mount Pulaski, and you go up to the northwest part of the state and try to create your own legacy, if you will. Put your own mark on a program, and a state championship would certainly do that.
Absolutely. But I noticed Christy was here doing some analysis for their local radio, and I'm sure Christy's been a good mentor.
Absolutely.
For Mallory.
Griffith with the dig off the Byers kill attempt. A block. And I believe that was, is that Sage Walrath? I think it was. Good block for her. She'll sit down and be replaced by Jordan Miller.
And a 5'7" block on the outside. Just got to get over the net.
That's right. And a kill for Mackenzie Fink. I learned that the hard way one time. Playing just rec volleyball one night, I got up and thought I had to jump as high as I had to. As we take a look at Fink in the kill right there. Caught one right in the face. Never jumped as high as I could ever again.
It's a little different when you're taller.
Lanark. Good dig in the back there by Miller. 3-point lead for Eastland. Oh, nice job down the line from Pema Zellman. Perfectly placed. Good effort by Krogman. And here comes Bowman back in the game for Terry Paul.
And we've mentioned Pema a couple of times. She's had a lot of success on the right side, which is good for West Prairie to be able to get some offense.
And there's Bowman back in the middle. It's good news for West Prairie. They need a run here. Another kill. Double block there from Zellman and Bowman. And Fink was able to hit right around it.
If you watch Fink, her approach is very long, and everything about her is long. And then when she hits that ball, that arm swing is so fast, and it's hard to time when you're blocking against that.
Bowman. Cleaned up there by Eastland. That is long, and that is out. Erica Clark just at 5'8", not able to get much on that, so she had to hit it high and soft, and it sailed out of bounds. So there's that psychological mark of 20 for Eastland, and they give a point back there with a long serve.
Well, this is a crucial part in the game. We've reached that point 20 where one team's looking to 5, and the other one's still trying to catch up to that 20. Hardest part to do in the game of volleyball, I think, is defend your serve.
Inside to Bowman, and that is a kill. Great set by Lanark.
But it helps when you have Bowman in the front to defend your serve.
Yes, it does. They're about 2 feet apart, and she laid it up there nice and high for her. Byers comes cross court to Fink. Great dig, but out of bounds. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they said that I was out of bounds from the pin. I thought maybe they were saying Fink did something wrong. The referee on the side was waving his flag. That'll be a point for Eastland.
That's still good mentality for Hunter Perfect though, to know that she can dig that ball.
3-point lead for Eastland. A great placement by Bowman. Lanark going away from her middle hitter, had to do a bump set over the shoulder and put it in perfect spot for Peyton Bowman.
Yeah, the best part when you get a free ball or can send it over, send it to the right back of the court, because that's where your setter normally is playing defense, or right back, and it gets them out of system.
Carly Herman serving. Bowman keeps it alive. Lanark sends it over, and that'll be a point for West Prairie, and they've closed within 1. So they're to 20 now also.
So now it's the game to 5. Who's going to win?
Eastland up by 1. Herman had a nice run in the first set. Back on the service line again. Great set from Byers. The block! Bowman and Lanark team up, but that was Bowman.
Good timing for that block, especially when we have 4 points to go in this game. We finally get a block on Fink on the outside.
What a great set from Byers, though. She was clear cross court.
Yes, she was. It was a great set.
Well, timeout 21-21. If you're just tuning in, Eastland won the first set 28-26. West Prairie had 2 set points. And Eastland on their 3rd attempt finally finished off the Cyclones. Here we are again.
Well, if you're Eastland, you're probably talking about where we need to go in this, right? So the next point, who are we giving it to? My guess would be Mackenzie Fink. But they
are you sure about that?
They might do something with Byers, hitting right side, who knows? But also defending your serve if you're West Prairie. They have done a great job of defending the serve the last few points and just getting Eastland out of their system to play.
Carly Herman will serve yet again. Byers. There's that deep corner you were talking about earlier. Thompson pushes it over. Fink hits it long. And a West Prairie up by 1.
It was a good job by Eastland to send that in that right corner. As you saw, it got West Prairie out of system and then ended up with a free ball for Eastland, but couldn't quite execute on it.
That would have been long, but it was played instead by Miller. And that is the service ace for Carly Herman, who is on a roll.
Well, if you watch her serve, she went short a couple of times, she went deep a couple of times, and she's got that nice float serve as well, and it's causing Eastland some complications.
Good serve that time. A lot of topspin on it. Nonic to Bowman. That is a kill. And that takes us to a set point.
A great timing to keep Bowman. The one thing that West Prairie has done is keep Bowman in the front row since we started this. And it's proved to be effective for him.
First time we've seen him use that little slide.
Yes. You gotta save all that stuff for the right time.
That's right. Here comes Aaron Hens, a 5'5" freshman in the game. This is for set 2 to force a third. And that is another ace. Snyder can't handle it. These two teams are so evenly matched, you know we're gonna have to play a third set.
It's exciting. Leave it all out there for the third set.
So West Prairie, after losing the first set, 28-26, comes back and wins 25-21. So no repeat yet for Eastland. You're watching the exciting 1A state championship from Redbird Arena on Comcast Sportsnet.
The IHSA is motivation, effort, innovation, emotion, community. The future plays here, the Illinois High School Association. From the gridiron to the hardwood, on the links or on the track, on the diamond or on the ice. Go to prepfilms.com. It's easy. You can order your DVD online. At prepfilms.com, you make the memories. We'll make them last forever.
All right, West Prairie fans feeling pretty good now. A little while ago they didn't because Eastland had a lead. They were the first one to 20, but West Prairie got hot and they won 25-21. What happened those last 6 or 7 points, Coach?
Well, I think it came down to the serving. Eastland had some errors at crucial points, hitting errors, service receive errors, and Eastland West Prairie just kept going with their serve to be able to defend it. Bowman in the middle helped a lot there.
Absolutely. And you got to give a lot of credit to Carly Herman. She was on a roll there down the stretch. As we talk about West Prairie, it's a team.
It is. They have all 7 players, including that libero, have been really effective in that.
That serve received by Fink, hits it over the net, and Bowman says thank you very much. We'll take a 1-0 lead. Look at Bowman. She's just so laid back, doesn't smile much.
She is.
Think she's having fun?
Leader.
You think she's having fun?
I hope so.
She's a really good player. Snyder, Fink on the set, and then a block by Bowman. Early in the second set, I was thinking to myself, we haven't heard much from Bowman lately, but boy, she put a stamp on this match in the last 20 minutes.
I agree with you, Scott, and I think it all started with that block of Fink in the end of that second set.
And Byers answers a much-needed point for Eastland.
So it's going to be important for West Prairie to keep an eye on Byers, whether or not she's setting or she's hitting, because right there was no block up on her, and she got it good.
Jordan Miller will serve. And that is an ace. Line drive, touched the top of the net, threw off the timing.
It's one of those that's great for the server and not so fun for the servicing team when it hits that net.
And we had a, what do we have there?
Back row block.
Back row block, okay.
The set is, or excuse me, the ball is above the plane of the net, and the setter goes up and she's back row. It's considered a back row block.
Bowman over the top. Good cleanup there by Fink. Lanark set on the outside. That is a kill for Pemazelman. She's made her presence felt here this morning as well.
Yeah, she's a nice right side. And I think we've said her name several times.
Absolutely.
So.
Hitting numbers are still remarkably low, Coach.
Yes, they are. So Eastland had 0.96 and West Prairie hitting 171.
Good idea there by Ashley Byers, but just didn't keep the ball in bounds.
Now, as we look into the third set starting here, Eastland's hitting 0 and West Prairie is hitting 200. So it tells you a lot about our offense right now.
That is what's called an ace. And Pemazelman's on a bit of a roll here at the service line. High floating serve. This will be a point for Eastland. So now this will be Ashley Byers serving, 6-foot senior, 773 assists coming into the Final Four, 219 digs, 243 kills. We've talked a lot about her versatility. It's a good bump set to Fink, and that's a kill.
Well, we know Fink, if you're West Prairie, you know that Fink is going to get her kills. It's all about managing how many she does get on you, and are you getting touches, and are you able to dig her in some regard? You can't let her just have the whole court.
Another ace for Eastland, and they storm back and take a 1-point lead. Sub coming in for the Cyclones, checking in, will be Emily Richardson, a 5-foot sophomore. Lanark will bump it over. Here comes in the middle, Krogman. Everyone thought Fink was going to get it again, but they go inside to Krogman and she buries it.
Well, a lot of times that's how you get success, is when everybody thinks it's going to the big gun on the outside, and Ashley Byers did a good job setting her middle there.
I like Krogman. She's just a junior as well. Here's Bowman, and she answers off the hands of Krogman.
Bowman swinging through the double block there, not afraid, just keeps on swinging, gets killed.
Eastland looking to defend its state championship. West Prairie looking for its first ever state title. Third set, 1-1. Oh, and the battle was won by Lanark over Fink, right at the net. Lanark is only 5'6", and that's on a good day in tall shoes. How did she do that?
A lot of times it has to, whoever touches that ball second is going to win that one. And guessing on the size of her, I'm guessing that she touched that ball second and powered Fink there.
Good dig by Griffith. Byers from the back. Bowman. Kill! What an athletic play. The kill was behind her. Rather, the set was behind her. She was still able to put a little pace on it.
I'm going to say that all started with Hunter Griffith there with a great dig on to get that rally started.
West Prairie has scored 3 consecutive points, and here is the star of set 2, Carly Herman, with serve. This will be a point for the Cyclones. Over the net violation against Eastland.
It would have been a great play had the ball stayed over on Eastland's side of the net, but since it went over, then it's considered a back row attack.
Outside to Thompson, and she is lighting it up.
Her approach just so explosive. If you watch, she's way past the 10-foot line when she starts, which is normal, but she just has a nice long approach with a lot of power.
She does. Very athletic. 10-7 West Prairie over Eastland. This is the third and decisive set from Redbird Arena for the 1A state title on Comcast Sports.
Country Financial wants to know, what do you look for in a financial services partner?
Get to know us and get to know what we need and what we want to do.
Treat me like they would treat their family.
Help us decide what is a want and what is a need.
I want something tailor-made for me.
At Country Financial, our goal is to take the time to get to know you and then help you put together a customized package of insurance and financial solutions to help you own your future.
When someone really listens and they're planning for us, I trust them.
Visit ownyourfuture.com to find a local Country Financial representative today.
The IHSA is sportsmanship, competition, pageantry, strength, respect. The future plays here, the Illinois High School Association.
West Prairie with a 3-point lead here in set 3. Don't get too excited, though. We've seen each of these teams have leads only to lose them. Still a long way from deciding the 1A state championship, but here's Carly Herman in a familiar place, serving, and serving well. And there's Fink putting an end to the run.
A great side out there for Eastland, coming off that timeout and getting a kill right away.
McBuyer checks back in, and Gabby Snyder will serve. Back set to Bowman. Kill. That's in.
Nice right side attack there by Bowman, but again, another great pass by Griffith to start that rally.
So Bowman's a middle. You think at Western Illinois in a couple of years she'll move to the outside?
There's probably the potential for that. You know, in 1A volleyball, she is probably the tallest in their area, and she is very successful. But when you get to college, you have the 6'2", the 6'3's middle, so I think she'll probably venture to the right side or outside.
Fink wins that battle at the net, and she'll serve.
Well, and she just showed that she can hit from the right side.
Right. Thompson on the serve receive. Vananek slide across, and that is a kill for Julie Shoemaker.
Julie Shoemaker. Serving number 3 for
West Prairie out of the Prairie Land Conference. As these juniors in 8th grade won the 8th grade state championship, and here they are 3 years later. If you're good as 8th graders, you're going to be good as juniors and seniors as well, right?
Yeah, it's fun to see, though, because so many times in high school, kids find different interests, and they don't usually stay together from 8th grade on, so it's an exciting time for them.
Thompson. That was a miss hit, but she'll take it. One of those hits where you say, my bad, to the other team. But in the book, it's a kill.
Well, it's hard to get excited right now about anybody taking the lead, as you mentioned, because we've seen it so quickly change. And I just think this one's going to go all the way to the end.
Hannah Thompson making a bid to be player of the game. She's serving. Mac Byer. Good kill attempt, and Eastland will get the point. Griffith made a real nice dive. Mallory Clements trying to win a state championship in her first year as head coach. It's not supposed to be that easy.
No, it's not.
Today certainly hasn't been. Good dig by Byer in the back. Byers with the kill. Yeah, they have a Byer and a Byers.
Don't get them mixed up.
Do not do that.
Byers hitting out of the middle that time. Great hit.
And here's Byer serving. And we'll stop. That ball would have sailed out of bounds, but Griffith decided to play it, and we're tied again.
What a great server Byer has been for
yes.
this Eastland team. We talked about it already, but again, starting off with an ace in her rotation.
A lot of pace on it. Lanark. That ball is out, and West Prairie regains the lead. And more importantly for them, Peyton Bowman comes back in the game.
Yes.
And Byers. That's the versatility that we talked about. If Fink isn't able to be at the net, Byers just moves right into her spot, whether it's the middle or whether it's the outside.
Well, I think these next 3 rotations are going to be important. Fink just moved up to the front row for Eastland, and Bowman is now in the left front as well for West Prairie.
Bowman, and she's blocked this time, but then double hit, and that'll be a point for West Prairie. Bowman and Vodanik, the 2 Western Illinois recruits, side by side, trying to take West Prairie to the promised land. Great dig from Griffith. Set Bowman in the middle. She'll dink it to the side, and that's a point for West Prairie.
And that's a great example of when the tip can be so effective. You know, Bowman's been hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting. And on that one, she just tips it over to the left front there and gets the kill.
Zellman to serve, up 2. There's nothing anyone in the state of Illinois in any class could have done about that.
That's a great shot. Those deep corners for middles are so hard to defend. And whether it's an outside hitting either, but for a middle, those are exceptional.
They just keep feeding her and feeding her and feeding her, and she keeps rising to the occasion, literally. And a timeout taken by Mallory Clements. As all of a sudden, West Prairie has opened up a 4-point cushion. The biggest for either team here in the 3rd set.
Well, if you look at Eastland, they have Mackenzie Fink in the front row, and they haven't been able to get her the ball a whole lot or get in rhythm, and that is very important for Eastland.
Look at the numbers start to rise for West Prairie.
Yeah, they're now hitting 230 with Landmark, Eastland 117. So Landmark has, or excuse me, Eastland's gotten better. It's up to 117, but it's hard to defend when right now West Prairie at the 3rd set alone is hitting 435.
Everything else even, pretty much. Aces, blocks, digs, assists. All that matters now is what's on the scoreboard. 1-1 in sets, best of 3. West Prairie up by 4 and serving. And Bowman will be in the middle for a bit longer.
Which is really good for West Prairie.
Here's Zellman serving. And that's an ace. Jordan Miller, a little too deep. That ball took a nosedive as it crossed the net.
Great serve. We were talking about the stats being pretty similar earlier. But right now, Eastland has 21 errors for the entire game, which is substantial compared to West Prairie with only 14.
Byers to Fink, and that stems the tide.
Well, that push to 20 is right here. With one team having a little less to go.
Ashley Byers will serve, down 4. Boy, good serve. Kind of a low knuckleball.
Great serve.
Courtney Butterfield not able to handle it. She'll check out. Back in is Emily Richardson. Bowman blocked. Lanark on the outside. Another block. That is in. Wait a minute. There's somebody in the net.
Yes.
We did. I believe it was Shelby Preston, a junior, just checked in. So there's West Prairie to 20. Eastland still 4 away from the 20 mark. And guess who's back on the service line?
Good news for West Prairie.
Carly Herman. Well, knowing her, she'll finish out this match right there. Well, that's long.
Oh.
I guess I jinxed her, right?
Scott, what'd you do?
All hate mail goes to Laura Dornbos at Illinois State University. Zip code 60 whatever. 20-17. And the sophomore Snyder serving. Great serve. And Fink finishes it off, and just like that, the lead is at 2. Timeout taken by Terry Paul.
Well, we talked about we didn't want to assume anything in this game because if the sets 1 and 2 have been any indication, we knew this was going to go to the final point. And it looks like Eastland's making their case for that. Excuse me, Eastland is making their case for that.
How about Mallory Clements? So working at a logistics company in Chicago, the Eastland job comes open. She goes, I'm going to get back into coaching. She was a valedictorian. Not only a great volleyball player in Mount Pulaski, #1 in her class.
Yes, she comes from a volleyball family. Her sister, Lindsay, also played volleyball, was under the big Mount Pulaski dynasty for a lot of years, and she's had a lot of good mentors. She's had Donna Dooley as her head coach for many years, and I'm sure Christy's been helping her out.
20-18, and here is Gabby Snyder serving. Here's Thompson on the outside, blocked. Oh, great placement. You know, if it wasn't for Peyton Bowman, Hannah Thompson, if West Prairie wins, would be our player of the game. She has been spectacular.
She has, and we talked about earlier, she's just that quiet leader in a way. You know, we talk about Bowman quite a bit because she has those big, powerful middle kills, but Thompson has really been very helpful on the outside.
And Fink mishit it into the net. Lead is back up to 4 for the Cyclones. Nervous and excited, way to describe all the fans wearing black shirts. Lanark, slide across, that is in. Perfectly placed from Shoemaker.
Well, it's nice to have another middle have some success when Bowman's back row and another middle that Eastland has to pay attention to.
Depth is a wonderful thing. Thompson. Fink. Much needed kill for Eastland.
Good timing for that, but a lot of power. Now it's interesting though because Fink is going back row.
And Bowman out of the game. Thompson, tough serve receive over the net, and it's finished off. Sage Walrath with the kill.
We mentioned earlier, I think the hardest part of the game is defending the serve, and it's just because you're allowing the other team to attack you first and have that defense.
Back-to-back points for Eastland. Thompson. Good block by Krogman. Walrath again. Sage Walrath. Back-to-back points, and just like that, the lead is 2. It was 5 just moments ago.
All right, so what do you think they're talking about, Scott?
You're the volleyball coach. I have no idea. I know those fans feel a lot better now than when it was 23-18.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of it right now comes down to, you know, your composure out there on the court and wanting that ball. And if you're Fink, you're not afraid to call out the back row and hit the ball. And if you're West Prairie, you have 2 points to go. You know, focus on those 1 point at a time and get you to the 25.
Mallory Clements bleeding with the girls, 1 point at a time.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You can't focus on the big score. You just got to get 1 point at a time.
And there's the old grizzled veteran doing this for 35 years. We couldn't have 2 more opposite coaches here. 35 years versus 1 year.
Yes.
Nice cover there from Butterfield. Fink from the back. Nice work. West Prairie solid defensively. Coverage there from Byers. That's out. And it takes us to championship point. (24-21), and the setter, Cora Vanonic, will serve for the championship. West Prairie, for the first time in school history, state volleyball champions. And for Terry Paul, she gets her first state championship coaching girls volleyball for 35 years, her 869th win. Took a long time, but she's in the victory lane.
Yeah, what a great moment for these ladies right now. And I just want to say it couldn't have been a better way to start this day in this match. And just competitiveness and both teams being so evenly matched. This easily could have gone either way.
Eastland won the first set 28-26, but then West Prairie comes back 25-21, 25-21. Peyton Bowman, Hannah Thompson, and the Cyclones are state champions. All right, so there it is, championship Saturday here at Redbird Arena. Your state champions, the West Prairie Cyclones. Head coach Terry Paul and our player of the game, Peyton Bowman, are next from Redbird Arena on Comcast Sportsnet.
Country Financial wants to know, do you feel in control of your financial future?
No.
Sort of.
But I have the desire to be in control of my money.
I need a plan.
At Country Financial, our goal is to work with you to lay out a step-by-step plan of insurance and financial solutions to help you regain control of your financial planning, to help you own your future.
Understanding is empowering.
Visit ownyourfuture.com to find a local Country Financial representative today.
From the gridiron to the hardwood, on the links or on the track, on the diamond or on the ice. Go to prepfilms.com. It's easy. You can order your DVD online. At prepfilms.com, you make the memories. We'll make them last forever.
Today's championship matchup is brought to you by Country Financial. At Country Financial, we understand that helping you means knowing you. Take charge of owning your future with Country Financial. Call your local rep at 1-866-COUNTRY or visit ownyourfuture.com.
Back here at Redbird Arena, Terry Paul wins her first state championship. She's standing by along with Peyton Bowman with our Laura Donbos.
Well, congratulations, Coach. I'm here with the new champions of IHSA 1A Volleyball. What an amazing game. Coach, this is your 35th year coaching. What was the difference in this team?
Well, they've just done so many things well, it's hard to point out one thing, but they are probably the best offensive team I've ever coached in my career as a coach.
Well, you mentioned offense. You had a lot from Peyton Bowman today. What do you think set her aside in this match?
Well, I asked her to do a couple things to hit all across the net today, and she did that so well. And then she followed their two hitters. Our middles followed their two hitters well, too, also, and made their life a little more difficult.
Thank you, Coach. And Peyton, what a great game you had. What did you find the difference between the game one when you guys lost the first set to game 2 and 3 when you guys got a little bit more open and won?
In the first game, we just kept making errors, and then the second game, we knew we needed to stop.
Awesome. So what's this mean to you and your team? You're only a junior. You have one more year.
It means a lot. It means a lot to just be here, let alone win.
Well, congratulations, you two, and go enjoy your trophy. Scott, back to you.
Well, the trophies are set to be handed out to the first, second place teams in Class 1A and medals for all the players. So let's send it on over to the public address announcer, Mr. David Renfro.
Now let's meet the Cougars of Lanark, Eastland, who finished the 2016 year in second place with a final record of 29 wins and 11 losses. First, meet the superintendent of Eastland High School, Dr. Mark Hansen. Principal Monica Burkholder. And the athletic director, Scott Hartman. Let's meet the coaching staff. Head coach, Mallory Clements. Her assistant, Ashley Lyrick. And assistant coach, Emily Mills. Now, let's meet the players. Erin Hinsey, Sage Walrath, Ashley Byers, Jordan Miller, Meredith Jansen, Erica Dumpman, Kennedy Drake, Katie Krogman, Nia Blackmore, Shelby Preston, Dana Rush, Erica Ames, Mac Byer, Mackenzie Fink, Gabby Snyder, and the manager, Erin Bardell, and scorekeeper, Marilyn Bird. Will coach Mallory Clemens and the captains of Eastland High School please step forward to receive the second place trophy. Now let's meet our state champions, the Cyclones, the Sciota West, who finished the 2016 season in first place with a record of 34 wins and 6 losses. First, meet the superintendent of West Prairie High School, Carol Kilburn. Principal Scott Sullivan. Athletic Director Nancy Calvert. Trainer Megan Winters. Introducing the coaching staff, head coach Terry Paul. Her assistant, Caleb Hall. Assistant coach, Drew Snyder. Now let's meet the girls. Maggie Torrance. Hunter Griffith. Cora Benedict. Erica Clark. Carly Herman. Julie Shoemaker. Hannah Davison. Courtney Butterfield. Emily Kitch. Peyton Bowman. Hannah Thompson. Emma Zellman. Kendra Hopping. Madison Keeper. Emily Richardson. Kaya Beck. And Julia Huffmeyer. The manager for the Cyclones, Emily Bartlett. And Emily Huffmeyer. Now we'll coach Terry Paul and the captains of West Prairie High School. Please step forward to receive the first place trophy. West Prairie Cyclones, your IHSA State 1A champions.
Like looping the third, here like here till I'm bitter on the curb.
All right, state championship number 1 for West Prairie. They win at 26-28, 25-21, 25-21. I'm Scott Slocum back here at Redbird Arena. Incredible championship match. You know, a lot of times championship matches don't live up to their billing, but this one certainly did. And give credit to Eastland. One of the hardest things to do in any sport is to repeat a champions. And they came so close to winning back-to-back 1A state titles. As I'm rejoined by Laura Dombos, who comes back up from the floor. And Terry Paul and Peyton Bowman, a happy couple of young ladies down there as they win a state championship. They take one back to Western Illinois.
Yeah, what a great matchup it was. And as you mentioned, Eastland, they had a great game too, led by their senior Mackenzie Fink. But really the power went to the Bowman side and else there, because that was the effort. They had production out of everybody on the team.
And that was as good a championship game as you'll see.
Yes, it was. How about starting off and never knowing who's going to win this, because both times each team came back.
Hail to the champions from West Prairie. They win their first ever state championship, 26-28, 25-21, 25-21. For our entire crew here at Redbird Arena and for Laura Dornbos, I'm Scott Slocum saying so long and congratulations to West Prairie, 1A state champions.